Why 7 countries chose the Philippines, global implications. What does this newfound cooperation mean for the future of the region? Explore economic impacts, security concerns, and cultural exchanges shaping a new era of diplomacy. Join us as we uncover the intricate web of relationships that are driving change in Asia and potentially reshaping the world stage. The Philippines has increasingly become a focal point in global geopolitics, particularly as 7 nations, namely the United States, Japan, Australia, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, and Italy, have chosen to strengthen their ties with the archipelago. This alignment is driven by a combination of strategic, economic, and security interests, reflecting broader shifts in regional power dynamics. Geopolitical context. The Philippines occupies a critical geographical position in the Indo-Pacific region, serving as a strategic gateway between the Pacific Ocean and the economic heartlands of East Asia. This location is particularly significant in the context of the ongoing tensions between the U.S. and China, especially regarding territorial disputes in the South China Sea and the security of Taiwan. The Philippines' proximity to Taiwan makes it an essential logistical hub for U.S. military operations, especially in the event of a conflict over Taiwan. Incentives for alignment. 1. Security cooperation. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement between the Philippines and the U.S. allows for increased American military presence in the region, which is seen as a deterrent against Chinese expansionism. This agreement facilitates joint military exercises and access to key military installations, enhancing the Philippines' defense capabilities while reinforcing U.S. strategic interests in the region. 2. Economic partnerships. The Philippines is also engaging economically with these nations, which are keen to invest in its infrastructure and development projects. For instance, Japan has pledged security assistance, while the European Union is focusing on green and digital transitions in its partnership with the Philippines. These investments are crucial for the Philippines as it seeks to bolster its economy and reduce dependency on any single nation, particularly China, which has historically exerted significant influence through economic means.
3. Regional stability. The alignment with these 7 nations is also seen as a move to promote regional stability amidst rising tensions. By strengthening ties with multiple countries, the Philippines aims to create a balance of power that can counteract China's assertive policies in the SCS and beyond. This multi-alignment strategy is essential for maintaining sovereignty and territorial integrity while navigating the complexities of great power competition. Global implications. The increasing alignment of these nations with the Philippines has several broader implications. Shift in regional power dynamics. As the Philippines strengthens its alliances, it may inspire other ASEAN nations to adopt similar strategies, potentially leading to a more unified front against external pressures, particularly from China. This could alter the balance of power in Southeast Asia, making it more challenging for China to assert its claims in the region. Increased military presence. The enhanced military cooperation could lead to a more pronounced U.S. military presence in the region, which may provoke further tensions with China. The Philippines could become a critical player in U.S. strategies aimed at countering Chinese influence, particularly in maritime security and freedom of navigation operations. Economic realignment. The Philippines' partnerships with these nations may lead to a diversification of its economic ties, reducing reliance on China and fostering a more resilient economy. The shift could also encourage other countries in the region to explore similar economic partnerships, thereby reshaping trade dynamics in Asia. The Philippines is increasingly recognized as a pivotal geopolitical hub in Southeast Asia, strategically located at the crossroads of vital shipping lanes and contested territories. This positioning not only enhances its significance in global trade but also places it at the center of geopolitical tensions, particularly concerning the South China Sea. Strategic location and policy shifts. The Philippines' geographical advantage is underscored by its proximity to critical maritime routes that facilitate international trade, making it an invaluable ally for nations seeking to secure their interests in the region. The archipelago's location adjacent to the SCS, a hotspot for territorial disputes involving China, Vietnam, and other Southeast Asian nations, further amplifies its strategic importance. In recent years, the Philippines has begun to pivot away from its traditional alliances, particularly with the United States, towards a more independent foreign policy. This shift is characterized by a desire to explore new partnerships and diversify its international relations, driven by both economic opportunities and security concerns. The current administration is keen on fostering relationships that can enhance the country's economic resilience while addressing the pressing security challenges posed by regional tensions. Economic opportunities and security concerns. The motivations behind this shift are multifaceted. Economically, the Philippines is positioning itself as an attractive destination for foreign investment, particularly in sectors like technology, renewable energy, and infrastructure. This is evident in the growing interest from nations such as Japan and South Korea, which are looking to diversify their supply chains and invest in the Philippines' burgeoning economy. Japan, for instance, has been a significant source of official development assistance and is actively involved in infrastructure projects that align with its economic security strategy. On the security front, countries like Australia and Canada are motivated by the need to ensure maritime security and regional stability in the SCS. Both nations have increased their military cooperation with the Philippines, recognizing the strategic necessity of a stable Southeast Asia in the face of China's assertive actions in the region. This includes joint military exercises and defense agreements aimed at enhancing the Philippines' capabilities to respond to potential threats. Specific economic incentives for key partners. 1. Japan. Japan's interest in the Philippines is driven by its need for secure access to critical materials and the desire to avoid overdependence on single markets. The Philippines, rich in minerals essential for technology and energy, presents a lucrative opportunity for Japanese investments, particularly in infrastructure and renewable energy sectors. 2. South Korea. The recent Free Trade Agreement, FTA, between the Philippines and South Korea is expected to bolster bilateral trade and investment. South Korean companies are increasingly looking to invest in the Philippines, attracted by the Create More package of incentives that enhance the investment climate. 3. Australia and Canada. Both nations are focused on enhancing maritime security in the SCS. Australia's defense cooperation includes joint military drills and a commitment to uphold freedom of navigation, while Canada has signed defense agreements to deepen security ties with the Philippines, reflecting a shared interest in countering China's maritime assertiveness. For European nations, countries like Germany and France are drawn to the Philippines by shared democratic values and the desire to establish diverse diplomatic ties. Their engagement is often framed within the context of promoting stability and security in the Indo-Pacific, aligning with broader European interests in the region. The Philippines emerging as a crucial geopolitical hub, leveraging its strategic location. As we contemplate the implications of a multipolar world, several questions arise regarding the future of international diplomacy and the role of smaller nations. How will smaller nations like the Philippines navigate the complexities of